Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey and what you are meant to hear today. How is everybody? I hope everybody's getting warmed up for this great holiday season. I know for myself personally, I'm going to try to steer clear of most stores after 5 p.m. because parking and the little bit of hairy scariness that is out there. Today was one of the best days. I just took some time off and I listened to Theo Von and Dana Carvey on a podcast for like hours. I just laid in my bed, I coffeed it up, I laughed and laughed. I had like 3 cups of coffee and just relaxed for a couple hours in between work sessions, and that's something that I'm going to gift myself this season. And this is really what comes with Not a Cat and Hunting. What are you looking for that provides you with a sense of humor and levity and lightness and unhurriedness? And again, it's like, I feel that we bring into our world what we think about the most, right? So I like to just think of the internal strength that we all have to find the people, places, and things that we need in our life that bring us joy, that bring us circumstances that elevate us and make us want to be more gracious, more generous, more helpful, all of that. And I find comedians do that for me. I love a great sense of humor. And after I laugh, the other night, I laughed the entire time I worked out, and I didn't feel like I worked out for 5 minutes. And I realized that with the endorphins and everything, it gave me so much energy, and I felt so good that I'm then able to tackle everything else in my life, you know, with a sense of humor and unhurriedness. And I just love that. So this reminds me of, we don't constantly have to be on the go, seeking. As humans, we want a lot, right? But this is so we can calm that kind of fervor to think that we need, what's the next best thing? What's the next thing we have to do? That we are fine right where we are. More like the cat that's not hunting, more like the cat that is resting and basking in the sun and getting affection from its friends and owners, things like that. This is letting go of needing to have all the answers. This is approaching each moment with kind of love and trust and calm in our hearts. And also letting go of what we can't control and doing our best with what we can. We don't always have to be producing and seeking. We can take it easy. And we also know that things will work out in our favor. Like cats are extraordinarily nimble. They land on their feet. I want you to picture yourself always landing on your feet in a happy little basket with your name on it, you know, having a good laugh. And, you know, shout out to Sam, you are such a sweetheart, and that message that you sent just made my day. Just so wonderful, like a happy little check-in, and so thoughtful and so divine, and just your twinkly little voice that just made my absolute morning. So thank you for that too. There's something that is inside of us that can be so healing and helpful to other beings by just reaching out and going, hey, I was thinking of you. You were in my thoughts. You know, how are you? I'm wishing the best for you, especially this holiday season. And it can be with sometimes a little quieter approach of a quiet gift, like I'm stoked out of my mind to go to Costco and get some box of chocolates for my neighbors, hang them over their fence, put them in their mailbox, say happy holiday, which is not a stone simplicity. I love this. This is how we operate with cool and calm, is simplicity. We simplify everything. If 10 things come into our head and try to pull us in 10 directions, we go, aha, I am going to care for myself and pay attention to one thing. What is the one thing I need to do right now? If I just woke up, I am going to stretch and fill my head with gratitude and good thoughts and positivity. That could also be nice classical music playing in the background, whatever it is. Step 2, a great cup of coffee. Let yourself build these little simple steps to make you feel centered and grounded and trusting, you know, everything is happening for your highest good and potential. It's all of those things. Hey, I know I'm competent, capable, and strong. I know that I've come this far, and I want to see what happens when I don't give up and I go further. But I'm going to do it one step at a time. Sometimes, have you noticed that beauty is in the simplest things? A huge body of water, a serene looking forest, like a soothing melody on the radio. All of these things, calm, cool things. I find my best days are when I don't try to jam or complicate things. Same thing in conversations. I love simple conversations like, oh, what are you watching on Netflix? What have you been eating? Simplicity, right? Sometimes we think that more and complicated and complex is better. No, it's the simple things. Are you hydrated? Are you rested? Are you happy? And what can you do to rectify it if you are not, right? And this is also going after things that really set our soul on fire and make us happy. I feel like this is a little soul on fire fairy right here. Like mine for sure is humor and good connections and gift giving and making jewelry and being creative. Simple step. And then I ask myself, well, what do I want to do next that'll create that for me? I am so lucky that two of my major endeavors, doing my tarot reads and making jewelry, are two of my favorite things to do with my time and creativity. So I'm super lucky that I decided to pursue that. And it was a very simple, outlay for me. It was like, I asked myself, do I like the job I'm doing now when I worked back for other people? The answer was a quick and emphatic no. I don't like lazy middle management. I don't like squabbling people. I don't like any of that. So the answer was no. And I was like, well, am I doing the stuff that I love right now? Not so much. Should I be doing it? Yes. So let's do that and rectify it. It's as simple as that. Same thing, ask yourself, the people I'm spending time with, who makes me happy and who brings me up and is great company, and vice versa, right? This is a way to look at everything in your life too. Like, spending. Are you spending money on things you need or just things that you want? All of these little things that make sense and kind of set yourself up for success, and know that you are ready, willing, and able to have everything you want if you take these measured steps in that direction. Which brings us to not a raven and an omen. I feel like there'll be beautiful, angelic, and guides out there helping you. You'll see beautiful synchronicities. Yesterday, I couldn't have seen more threes in a row on license plate signs, my parking, everything. It was absolutely amazing. I feel like this is a time for you to discover some wonderful things about yourself, knowing you can and you will. You really are capable of surpassing all your expectations. You can achieve everything that you set your mind to. If you simplify it and you realize you don't have to have it right away, you let go of ego and you use your intuition to get there, because you are competent. You are going to be able to achieve your goals. Release the storylines that hold you back from the true story that you can do anything. But also, this has to do with being in a calm state. All of this simplifying means I'm filled with calm energy. I know the universe has my back. I allow peaceful and healing energy around me because I foster it and I pay attention to it. And my body feels peaceful energy regularly because I hydrate it, I feed it well, I exercise. I choose a peaceful day in existence, and I do that by knowing I am safe and I don't entertain the garbage thoughts that come in, lower vibrations, fear, and yada, yada, yada. Competition, all of that, comparison. No, thank you. Life can be very simple and joyous. We just have to allow for it. So what makes you feel grounded and stable, and what's soothing for you and reaching for that is what you're going to be doing, especially in this holiday season where, like, I don't need a topsy-turvy turbulence when I can just be calm and centered and peaceful. And that, my beauties, is what you are meant to hear today. I hope you all have a great day. Love and light.